Hey, here we are ready to add some things to our Glogster. The first thing we're going to start with is pictures. And notice my toolbar is gone, but I want to click on tools. And once I click on that, I will see that I have text that I can add, graphics, and graphics are just like, pictures that Glogster already has that you can add to it. Images is where you could search for a picture that you want. All images just has whatever you have in your folder. That's the same with my images. That's your folder on Glogster. Now, if I want to go and get an image, I click on that Google bar there, and I can type in like Despero, and I will put this on the board so that you can type this in to know what to search for. And I have all these different ones that I can search for. If I don't like any of these, I can click on the next arrow. And let's say I find a Despero that I like. Let's go for this one where he's got cheese in his hands. Now, notice a lot of these are from the movie. Maybe find one that looks like it's from the book. Um, might be a hard go because there's just so many with the movie. My challenge is to you to see if you can find an illustration that was from the book. So let's take this one with the cheese. If I double click it, it will show up on my Glogster. It's the same thing as click and use it. But let's say I wanted to add a frame here. So I would go back to here and let's move this so we can see what we're working with. When I click on the picture, I can trash it if I don't like it. I can use these features, but that's if I have more than one picture, like if I want to bring it forward or put it behind, and I'll show you what that looks like shortly. But I want to trash it because I want to put in a frame. So right here I can click on add frame. When I go to papers, here are different styles. Okay. Okay, I like that one, kind of looks a little old style, and so then I can click use it, and my picture will show up down here. And let's say you didn't want a frame. So I go down here to the add frame. You go to start, or sorry, basic, and it says no frame. That's how you can get rid of a frame. I remember how I said like when you have two pictures, you can use those buttons to overlay, and I'll show you what that means. First, let's click X to go back to the Google search. Here we still have our Despero images. Oh, here's one where he was born with big ears. I don't want to frame this time, so I'm just going to click use it. Notice I have the two pictures, so I'm going to work with them. I'm going to close this out so I can see better. So when I click on a picture, notice I get these tools right here. Okay? So here I can, if I want this picture to be on top of this picture, I'd put it with that one there. But then it's like, no, wait a minute, I want it behind. I click on this one there, it'll go right back behind, but it goes behind all pictures, including this one right here of the back to school that started with the first picture on my Glog. Remember, if I don't want something, I can highlight it and then hit the trash can. One of the other things you can do with this is rotate the picture by clicking any of these curved lines here. I can change the size of it by changing the arrows here. So play around with your picture. One of the things you can do is change your pictures by changing the color. You can exit out of that. You can link it, like if you wanted to go to a website that's showing Despero of some sort, whenever you click on this picture, it'll go to a website if you put in a link right here. And then lastly, this would be cropping it. Let's see, that's the effects. There we go. This one right here, I believe, is a crop of some sort. So, that one, try at your own risk. Same with some of these other ones. So the only ones I've explained is just the overlay, how you can change some of the images, and then you can also link it to another page. So that's how to insert pictures.